Kipchoge has made a decision. He's going to run Berlin, the Berlin Marathon. 78 days
Mhm.
away. Kipchoge choosing Berlin. He loves his Berlin, London back and forth. He goes round and round, Berlin, London, Berlin, London,
Hated Tokyo
and
last year.
Tokyo. Okay, so I think the Kipchoge running Berlin would he's done it many times. There's really no like interesting analysis on what will Kipchoge do at the Berlin Marathon. He's going to win it. That's what he's going to do. Cool. All right, but my question is, he has said he wants to run all of the majors. He still needs to do New York and Boston. Does
Yep.
him announcing that he's going to run the Berlin Marathon on September 25th screw up or make you ponder his marathon schedule strategy at all?
Yeah, it pushes things back, obviously, because you have a perfect opportunity to run New York right now, and then you could go Boston in the spring. Maybe he wants to line those up in the same year. It's not. It doesn't put it outside the realm of possibility, but it delays it. And even someone as good as Kipchoge, nothing is guaranteed. So yeah, I think it certainly impacts it.
Do you think he can run New York this year?
In Berlin,
Yeah.
I don't
Marathoners have
think
done it.
so. Yes, they have for sure, but he's not that type of marathoner. He's really selective with his racing. Has he ever done two marathons? Or sorry, has he ever done three in a year before? I just think he has his pattern that he sticks to. Shout out to
Yeah, it's
Colt right
like
now.
we're looking at
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
It's always one or two.
Throw this
Colt's
up,
going
Colt. This
through
is
it.
good content for the people to see. Yeah, put this up so on the big screen here, so everybody can see what you're doing. Colt's going year by year, fact checking. So we don't have it yet. Yeah, you only have to go back a few more years. 15. Scroll down there to marathon 2 in 2015, 14
14,
2,
2,
and then 13 was
13,
the first year
2.
he. Yep. Yeah, and
But
then that
he,
was
but
the
he hasn't run
first
a marathon yet
year.
this year, so he could still do his too.
Hold on, go to this year, Colt. Tokyo wasn't this year.
No.
I'm
Oh
losing
yeah,
track.
it was.
Yeah, it
Oh my
was.
goodness. Time, bro.
That was
Oh my
March,
god.
man. That
I thought
wasn't
that was
even.
take it back. You're right. You're right. I
Literally did a
forget.
live pod during that.
We did. Oh, I don't, yeah. I think this is
Yeah.
okay. So I'm going to project what he's doing because we know he's doing London. We know he's doing Paris. So okay, I think he does. Well, we know
Oh
he
yeah,
does
I forgot
Berlin
about
now.
that. Yeah,
Does
so this
Berlin?
pushes New York back by 2 years, probably.
No, I think
Or
what's
sorry,
going to
I guess you
happen
could do
is
23 and then 24. Okay, now my
yeah. So
years are off. Sorry.
he's going to do 2023 Boston. I think he's going to do 2023 Boston. Then he
Yeah.
does 2023 New York,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then he
That's
does
settled.
2024 London, and then 2024 Paris. Ends at Paris. So that's probably what he's doing. This is probably his
Okay,
last Berlin.
and that makes sense. When I hear you say that, I think, man, that's somebody who has a ton of confidence in their longevity and their consistency. And then I also think if there's one person on planet Earth who should be confident in anything that they do in their longevity and consistency, it's Eliud Kipchoge in a marathon. He is pretty much a singular figure in that respect. So I don't know if he deserves any doubt whether or not he could pull this off. But to me, pushing it off another season just opens the door for a possible hiccup. But again, he's never had that, save for one London Marathon, one time. That's it. But yeah, that allows him to have a farewell race in Berlin and a farewell race in London, an Olympic race, and then you check off New York and Boston. The reason I want to see New York and Boston, like New York especially, I want to see him go for that course record. Boston would be tough if the weather isn't great because we all know the tailwinds that day certainly helped the athletes. But I want to see him when he's still at his best try to put up a historic mark on those courses because those times really mean something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he needs to do anything because this, whether or not he has the a different course record or here or there is not going to change. His legacy's already done. Like it's
No,
already
it's
been
no. I
printed
just want to
out.
see
It's
it.
already etched. Everyone just constantly is like, oh yeah, we got to add an amendment. He in 2023 he jogged this course. In 2024 jogged this course. He won them all,
No,
and you're
no.
good.
I just want to see him run it as Eliud Kipchoge. I don't want to see him run it later in his career when he's not, in world record or world record adjacent shape. Because I like those races, and I just want to see what a runner of his caliber can do on that course. Again, the race could be tactical because there's not rabbits. The weather could be bad, but I want to just entertain that possibility at least. And at the end of the day, his main priority is winning them so he can win them all. So I was a bit surprised, to be honest, that he chose Berlin.